Whoa, Harvey, Bennett here from the Tackle Shop. Today I'm doing my own YouTube, and so this might be a little scratchy. But anyway, to get on with it, down here at the Tackle Shop's been a busy week. Been hot, humid, crazy, summertime stuff. Lots of striped bass around. I don't know why they're still here. I don't know why they're not out in deep water off of Montauk Point. I heard over at Plum Gut there's been sizable fish, 41 pound, I heard 38 pound. Guys using live eels on the traditional eel rigs, which I will show you in a later broadcast how that works with a three-way and circle hook and that type of thing. Anyway, and probably a 16-ounce weight over there or more. But anyway, inshore here, striped bass has been good down at Accabonac Harbor at Wells Point. Also, lots of bluefish during the day. Striped bass has mainly been early in the morning and late in the day and after dark. I keep hearing about this one gentleman that uses swimming lures after dark, and it's been a full moon this week. So, matter of fact, full moon was last night, he's been using black swimming lures, which is a traditional thing you use on a full moon. They silhouette better against the moon, I believe. Anyway, and then I have my friend and customer Glenn, who went out on a marlin a couple days ago. I think it was it was Saturday, yesterday. Today's Sunday, the 27th. Yesterday, the 26th, was my birthday. Everybody say happy birthday. I was 60 years old. Anyway, I can't believe I made it. Anyway, anyhow, I was talking to Glenn. He caught probably 40 fluke, had 6 keepers. He caught, there was blitzes of striped bass on the surface that some guys were casting to out there. They came down to about, from what I can see, probably Hither Hills, from what he described the beach to me. Anyway, he had a heck of a good time and had dinner with him. So anyway, it worked out pretty good. Of course, you're only allowed 2 keepers, but he had 6 fish that were keeper size. And he's also been fishing down at Wells Point, catching bluefish, and telling me about guys catching striped bass alongside of him and stuff. He went and I showed him how to crush the barbs on his hook so he doesn't injure the fish. When he goes to release them, and I think we went over that one other time in the store, but I may go over that again in the future. Anyway, aside from that, he caught a porgy down at Wells Point on a small swimming plug, which is unusual. Porgies usually aren't that aggressive, but they must be hungry. They're big out there, I know that. Porgy fishing's been incredible. The Big Rock off of Gardener's Island, over around the ruins. The ruins also holding some pretty good fluke. Cartwright Shoals is holding good fluke. For you guys further west of here, a friend of mine was fishing around the Poxabog Bridge over on the other side of Hampton Bays, and he got a couple real nice keeper bass the past couple days, going at night with drifting worms out of his kayak. I also heard Hetty's Creek over in Southampton still holding some weak fish. That's a really great place to fish. I don't know it that well. My friend Paul was over there fishing the other day, and he says that he's been fly rotting bluefish and weak fish. Anyway, aside from that, on the ocean side, there's been some bass still being picked over at Georgica Main Beach Jetty in East Hampton, where a whale washed up this spring. Down at Ditch Plains, there's also been some bluefish mixed in the surf. Bluefish seem to be all over the place. For people that doing some tuna fishing, Greg Zwerko caught a nice bluefin last week. In the beginning of the week, I think it was 135 pounds. He told me about 6 miles south of Block. That's Block Island. I guess that's just about it. The only thing I can say is there was for you bike riders out there, I'm giving away water in this heat. Hydrate yourself. It's really tough to ride. I've been riding early every morning, between 4 and 6. I try to get out and and get a good 8 to 10 miles in anyway. And it's even been tough then, but I'm 60. A lot of you guys are probably half my age and can do that and not break a sweat. But anyway, hydrate yourself. There was an accident, I believe, over in Southampton last week where a guy went over his handlebars, didn't have a helmet on, and he got pretty badly injured. So, you know, wear your helmet. And on the Arizona front, where my friend's out in southern Arizona, he's still booking quail trips out there. They do have a problem with the cartel and the drug problems out there and human trafficking and all that stuff. But the government seems to be getting or trying to get a handle on it. I guess, you know, they need a lot more awareness out there. My friends that live out there along the border, it's a tough time for them. It's real. It's a real problem, and you know. My thoughts and prayers are with them all the time, and you know, if you know any politicians, wouldn't hurt to mention it. You know, this is a problem on our home front that should be looked into by the government. You know, you know, protecting our borders has gotten to should be a very important and straightforward thing in this country. We have very liberal immigration laws if people abide by them and go through the system. It works out quite well for them. Unless you're a full-blown criminal, I don't think you can get turned down. I think this is still the land of the opportunity, and it is a great country, and we should be proud of it. But it's a real shame what's going on down there. Anyway, the other thing I wanted to say is that. U.S. soccer team lost yesterday against, I think, Ghana, I guess it's pronounced. It's a small African nation. But they put up a big showing, but they lost in the first round of the finals. And the other thing is, for you bike riders and supporters of the Soldier Ride people and the Wounded Warrior Project, that's coming up here towards the middle or end of July. I'll get some more dates for that, and that's a great program if you want to get involved. Reggie Cornelia and the Stephen Talkhouse are probably, I guess, a good place to start to look into that. Next broadcast, I'll get some phone numbers and whatnot. Anyway, that's it from the Tackle Shop. I hope this turns out okay. Like I said, no cameraman this week, but you know. I'm doing the best I can, and I'll try to get these reports out now a little more frequently. And like I said, for fishing, early in the morning and late in the day, the cool part of the day, mid part of the day, you'll probably just get bluefish. And if you're surf casting on the ocean, you don't want to cast lures. I have a new batch of salted clams down here that works real well. They're nice fresh clams. They come in nice little containers. They're not very expensive, and they make a great striped bass bait, very productive. Okay, that's it from the Tackle Shop, and today's Sunday the 27th, and I'll try to get another report out towards the end of the week. Thank you.